Welcome everybody to Comic Shop Quiz, a fully interactive YouTube quiz show hosted inside YouTube's most subscribed to comic book store. That's us. This month's topic is Game of Thrones, which sees its third season premiere at the end of this month, March 31st. Show us your knowledge of this popular book series and television show, and you could win this copy of the Game of Thrones hardcover graphic novel. Ooh. Here are the rules. You will be asked a series of 5 multiple choice questions about the Game of Thrones television show, specifically seasons 1 and 2. There will be spoilers involved for those of you who haven't caught the show yet. Get the answer right, and you'll move on to the next question. Get the answer wrong, you'll get the chance to try it again. We're all about second chances here at Stadium. Just ask Ricky. 2 years ago, he was arrested for taking a drunken joyride on the back of a donkey throughout the town of Brampton. Now he works here at Stadium Comics, entertaining you all on YouTube.
Good times.
Wasn't it? Once you've successfully answered the first 5 questions, you will be asked one final question to which you will leave a comment containing your answer on this very video. You'll have most of the month of February to participate, and we'll take the 10 or so best comments, as judged by Ricky and I, and we'll pick a winner at random to be revealed on an Unboxing Wednesdays episode near the end of March. We do ask, though, that to enter the contest, you be at least 18 years of age due to some of the nudity and content in the Game of Thrones graphic novel. Without further ado, let's get to the first question. You may notice that we've streamlined things a little bit since our last video. Question number 1. How many kingdoms are ruled by the person who sits on the Iron Throne? Is it 5 or 7? Choose wisely. Yes, the answer is 7. Aegon Targaryen, who some called Aegon the Conqueror or Aegon the Dragon, was the person who originally conquered the 7 kingdoms of Westeros with the help of his 3 dragons. Once he conquered the 7 kingdoms, Aegon founded the city of King's Landing, built the fortress of the Iron Keep, and forged the Iron Throne from the swords of his defeated enemies. After the rebellion by Robert Baratheon, the 7 kingdoms were divided into 9 administrative zones.
Alright, so question number 2. What does Khaleesi mean? Moon of my life or wife of the cow? Wife of the Cow is the correct answer. It's the Dothraki title that she earned upon marriage to Khal Drogo. The title doesn't necessarily make a Khaleesi a queen, as the level of influence Khaleesi has varies from tribe to tribe. In some instances, they are worth less than the cow's own horse. Everyone's favorite Khaleesi, Daenerys Targaryen, goes by a few other nicknames such as Daenerys Stormborn and Mother of Dragons.
Thank you, Ricky, for taking care of question number 2. Let's move on to question number 3. Who goes by the nickname Littlefinger? Is it Peter Baelish or Tyrion Lannister? Answer now. The answer, of course, is Peter Baelish. He received the nickname as a result of his upbringing in a small area of Westeros known as the Fingers. Littlefinger was also a reference to his small stature as a child. Peter went on to become Master of Coin, or Treasurer, for the entire 7 kingdoms, and he's even opened some brothels up in King's Landing. After the Battle of Blackwater, King Joffrey presented him with the title of Lord of Harrenhal. He's played by actor Aidan Gillen, who rose to prominence on some television shows in the UK, and also played Mayor Tommy Carcetti in HBO's The Wire. You may also remember him from a small role in a very big movie recently, and that was The Dark Knight Rises. Do you remember that scene at the beginning of the movie where Bane takes over that aircraft piloted by the CIA? Aidan Gillen plays the main CIA agent in that scene. You're getting very close to the end. Let's move on to question 4.
What did Tyrion Lannister use against Stannis Baratheon's attacking ships at the Battle of Blackwater? Was it wildfire or dynamite? Wildfire was the liquid substance used by Tyrion Lannister during the Battle of Blackwater to destroy much of Stannis Baratheon's fleet. Wildfire is created by the Alchemist Guild. It's extremely volatile and cannot be extinguished using water. Its flames burn a vivid green color. The only way to put wildfire out is by using lots and lots of sand. The Battle of Blackwater was an attempt by Stannis Baratheon to seize King's Landing and claim the Iron Throne. Tyrion Lannister, acting as Hand of the King, led the defense of the city. But ultimately, the alliance of Lord Tywin Lannister and Sir Loras Tyrell received the credit for the victory in King Joffrey's name.
Alright, last question before we move on to the final round. Question number 5. Who is the Mad King? Is it Joffrey Baratheon? Or is it Aerys Targaryen? You got it! Aerys Targaryen was the last of the Targaryens to sit on the Iron Throne and was named so due to his erratic and murderous rule over the Seven Kingdoms. Rebellion in Westeros began when Aerys' son kidnapped Lyanna Stark's sister to Ned Stark, who was also betrothed to Robert Baratheon. Aerys then had Brandon Stark, Ned's older brother, arrested for treason. Aerys then offered Brandon up to Ned Stark's father Rickard for ransom. Upon his arrival at King's Landing, Rickard Stark and his son Brandon Stark were both executed by Aerys Targaryen. Near the end of the rebellion, Jaime Lannister, a member of the Kingsguard who is sworn to protect the king, stabs the king in the back and murders him at the foot of the Iron Throne, thus earning him the name the Kingslayer. Robert Baratheon then ends up taking the throne with Cersei Lannister as his queen. Congratulations! You made it all the way to the end of our quiz. You certainly know your stuff about Game of Thrones, and I'd say you're ready for the start of Season 3. Now there's one final task to assign you. We're going to ask you a question, and you're going to leave your answer in the form of a comment below. As we said at the beginning of this episode, we'll choose about 10 or so of the best comments and draw a winner at random on episode 126 of Unboxing Wednesdays, which will go live on YouTube on March 28th, 2013. Ricky, do you want to remind everybody what they're competing for?
Yes, this lovely Game of Thrones book. Look at this. It's a graphic novel full of lovely, gory things.
So here's the question. Joffrey Baratheon is one of the most hated characters in the history of television and literature. Say you're given 10 minutes alone in a room with him. What do? Do you slap him in the face? Do you kick him in the groin? Do you tell him who his father really is? Or do you bow down and swear fealty to him?
Put your feels in his fealty.
One of the best answers from this episode will win the prize. We can't wait to see them. Remember to be creative and be funny. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode of Comic Shop Quiz. Thank you everybody for taking part. We hope you found it entertaining. Join us in April for a brand new set of questions and a brand new prize. Please remember to subscribe to our channel so that you'll be aware of when a new contest starts. And be sure to check out all the awesome shows on our channel. Lots of great stuff to watch, such as Unboxing Wednesdays and flavorful reviews. Thanks again, everyone. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Five kingdoms? 5? No. That's not the right answer.
Moon of my life is wrong. Try again.
Tyrion Lannister is the incorrect answer. They have a much more offensive nickname that they use for him, and it is the Imp. Try it again.
Dynamite is incorrect. This is fantasy we're talking about, people. You need to be a little bit more creative than that.
Joffrey Baratheon is incorrect. He may be a bad king, and one that we really, really hate, but he wasn't known as the Mad King. Try it again.